Coming to you live on tape from Studio 306, this is Titans Today, Northside Middle School's weekly announcement broadcast. Today is Monday, May 13th, 2024. Now let's go to the newsroom for your hosts, Chloe and Miss Roberts, and Mariah and Jaylee.
Good afternoon, Titans. I am Chloe, and welcome to this week's edition of Titans Today. We are excited to have Miss Roberts in the studio with us today. Miss Roberts, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, just in case people do not know, what is your job here at Northside?
I'm a school counselor here at Northside.
Well, that is awesome, and I think now it is time to get to the news.
Would you like to get some free food? If so, we have a food pantry in the NMS cafeteria right after school tomorrow. This will also be a place where you can receive other resources involving your mental and emotional health along with your physical health.
8th graders, come make some fun last memories here at Northside by attending our 8th grade formal dance on May 17th at 6 to 8 p.m. It is $5 per person. There will be pictures and light refreshments and, of course, dancing. Better keep those toes pointed, girl.
Titan bands have their annual Bandorama coming up. It will feature all of the bands in the Muncie Schools District, taking place on May 22nd at the Field House at 7 p.m. All three of our bands will be a part of it. Make sure to come out and support this free concert.
There is another dance, but this time for all grades. This is an incentive dance, so for kids with good behavior, good attendance, and good grades. This will be after school till 5:30 on May 23rd in the Tyson Cafe. Have some fun with dancing with friends.
Our Titan choirs, led by Mr. Denniston, have their pop concert on May 23rd at 7 p.m. It is such a fun concert. Please make sure to come watch it, and it is free. It is featuring all of our choirs and singing and dancing and a combined song at the end. The theme this year is Music of 2014.
We are planning to celebrate our 6th and 7th graders by having award ceremonies. Mark your calendars for May 28th. We will celebrate the 6th graders at 2 p.m. and the 7th graders at 3 p.m. in the Northside Auditorium. Families are invited.
8th grade recognition is also coming up, but if 8th graders want to participate, they cannot have more than 2 Fs at the end of the semester. This is the same policy for Southside Middle School. If you have any questions, please call the main office. And since our gym is being remodeled, this will be in Muncie Central at the auditorium at 2:30 on May 29th, the last day of school.
Are you looking to start your school year on the right foot? The YMCA is hosting a Y Strive summer program. It will be hosted at the Northwest YMCA Zone and Gymnasium. It is for any upcoming 6th to 8th grade students. The fee is $55 for members and $85 for non-members. There will be guest speakers, game-based learning, kickball, basketball, and dodgeball. It could help with leadership skills, character development, teamwork, and social-emotional learning. Sign up today.
You can now register for the 2024-2025 school year. Please make sure to check out the MCS parent portal. This will have to be completed for all students planning to go to Muncie Community Schools.
And those are our top stories for today, girl. I've really liked this broadcast. How about you, Miss Roberts?
Yeah, it's been a great one. Thank you for letting me crash your party on Titan TV. I also want to take a second to say how awesome of a teacher Mr. Denniston is. He has to be the coolest and duckiest guy I've ever met.
I agree. Now let's go to Jay, Brianna, and Rion to hear about this week's weather and what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Chloe and Miss Roberts. Looking at today's weather, look for conditions to be cloudy with a high of 72 degrees and a low of 56 degrees. The rest of the week looks to include rain with the highs in the 80s and low in the 70s. Then, taking a look at the weekend, this Saturday will be raining with a high of 77 degrees and a low of 61 degrees. And Sunday will be stormed with a high of 78 degrees and a low of 63 degrees. That's all the weather here in Titan TV land and beyond. Now here's Rion with what happened on this day in history.
On this day in 1864, the U.S. Congress declared war on Mexico. Also on this day in 1986, Robert Pattinson, who was a famous movie actor, was born in London, UK. And in the sporting world, in 1984, Dutch footballer Johan Cruyff had his last competitive match. And finally, today is National Frog Jumping Day. Go watch some frogs. And that is a look at what happened on this day in history. Now back to you, Chloe.
Thank you, Rion. Now time to see what our Titans have been doing in the world of Titan sports. Take it away, Curtis.
Thanks, Miss Roberts. Good afternoon, Titans. My name is Papa Curtis, and it's time for sports. That's right, Papa is back. Let's start off with some track results from last Wednesday. We had a three-way match against Newcastle and Muncie Southside. Sadly, our Lady Titans fell short 57 versus Newcastle's score of 66 and Southside's score of 11. But never fear, because our boys won with a score of 72. Newcastle fell short with a score of 49 and Southside had a score of 13. This is a great way to complete our final home meet of the season. Now here's what is going on this week. Our golf club will meet once again on Thursday. Please talk to Mr. Rector if interested. Also, don't forget about 0 Hour taking place in the weight room on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Make sure to see Mr. Lyons if you have any questions. Man, it is great to be back. Now, let's go to Maria and Jaylee for this week's club news.
What's up, guys? This is Jaylee with my monkey brain best friend Maria. Today we are going to be telling you about all the fun club news we have here on our home north side. So, Maria, how was your day today?
I don't know. Today was kind of crazy because I've been thinking about my special someone all day.
Me too, girl. Me too. So, what exactly? Get more into details for our friends behind the camera.
I don't know if I can say too much. If you know, you know.
Well, whatever. I already know everything. It's just up to our spies to find out.
Of course. Well, it is time now to say happy birthday to some Titans and test your knowledge with this week's trivia challenge. Take it away, Sarai and Kaden.
Thanks, Jaylee and Maria. Now it's time to say happy birthday to some Titans. Happy birthday to Sophia H., Imaya E., Gwendolyn C., Raylan B., Trayvon T., Aaliyah A., Callie M.
Last week's answer for the teacher riddle was Miss Waters. The classes who guessed it correctly were the classes of Harris, Turner, Stanton, Young, Newman, Teal, Wright, and Du Bois, keeping the leaderboard the same. Now for 1 point, here is this week's question. How many of our Earths can fit in the sun? Discuss as a class after the broadcast, and good luck on this week's trivia challenge. Now back to the desk with Maria and Jaylee.
Thank you, Kaden.
Maria, have you thought of joining a club?
I don't know. Maybe if I hear some cool new clubs, I want to join.
Well, to help with this, here is our club news for this week.
Do you like to collect Pokemon? Well, if you do, bring your collection of Pokemon to the Pokemon Club on Mondays from 4 to 6 p.m. in Miss Minerding's room. This is a good way to find new friends that have the same interests as you.
Do you like crafting? If you do, we have a craft club where you can take your creativity to a whole nother level. Craft Club is on Mondays from 4 to 5 p.m. in room 213. Bring your ideas and creativity to share with everyone.
Do you like jazz? If you do, at Northside we have a jazz club where you can be as jazzy as you feel. It's on Mondays from 4 to 5 p.m. in the band room. Only thing required is that you have at least had 1 year of experience with your instrument. But also, don't forget to be in the band room. You don't have to be in the band to join. Remember to enter through door 8.
Remember, FCA students meet in Mr. Osborne's room on Friday from 8 a.m. to 8:45. Remember to enter through door 8.
MCS is having a family cricket club to build community across cultures. This is for ages 5 and up from 6:30 to 8 p.m. on Mondays, starting April 15th at Northside Middle School.
Remember, Northside has a summer program for all middle schoolers. This has many opportunities for middle schoolers and incoming freshmen too. If this interests you, sign up for one today. If you have any further questions, check out the Titans newsletter.
And that's all for club news we have to report on today.
Remember, Mr. Williams challenged for all you to at least join 3 clubs or sports.
This is a great way to have fun after school and to expand your friend group.
Until next time, I'm Jaylee.
And I'm Maria.
And this has been your
Titans Today by Students for Students. Remember that Titans are a team.
And the secret is effort.
And as always, stay classy, Titans.